Welcome, dear students. Today we will continue the chapter 3. The chapter's name is Government. Topic Universal Adult Franchise. Second point is Women's Suffrage Movement. Third one is the struggle against apartheid. Okay, these 3 points we are going to study in this topic. The first one we are going to begin. Okay, we are going to begin the Universal Adult Franchise. Okay, so let us begin, dear students. In many countries, people made rules as to who can vote and who cannot vote. Okay, if all people are not allowed to vote, then the view of all people have not been taken. Okay, view of all people. Okay, people's view will be not taken, and we will not able to consider who will make the government also. Okay, so that this would mean, okay, spelling is wrong here, just you can see, this would mean everyone is not treated equally in the country. Okay, such democracies are not pure democracy, keep in mind. So everyone's view has to be taken, and that is called universal adult franchise. And in India, above 18 years and above person can vote. Okay, and that is how we can make government. Now let us continue the points. A country where every adult citizen has been granted the right to vote is said to be following the principle of universal adult franchise. Every adult citizen, that he should be 18 or above 18 in India. Okay, in India, every adult citizen has the right to vote. Okay, this is the best form of democracy, dear students. Okay, if you reach 18 years and above 18, you will also be voting. Now let us see. India has given equal rights to all citizens. We see here, it has made laws that there shall be no discrimination against any person based on caste, race, religion. Okay, no rich and powerful should be able to exploit the weak people. Nobody should exploit the other one. Okay, fine. Now we are going to begin women's suffrage movement. What is this women's suffrage movement? Okay, many government in Europe, keep in mind here, Europe and America, which were calling themselves democratic and did not give any right to vote to every adult citizens. Okay, they did not allow the women to vote. Keep in mind, Europe and America and all we are talking about, they did not allow women to vote. They had prejudiced attitude and believed that women were not equal. So that is what you can see, women were not equal. That is what they say, and that is why they are not allowed to vote. And that is what this women's suffrage movement began, dear students. Okay, so women started protesting. Keep in mind, a movement for equality started in America in 1848. Keep in mind, and then it spread to other countries like Europe and other Britain and all this. Okay, so that is what women asked for rights. Very fine. During the First World War, when most of the men were out to fight the war, okay, his spelling is here wrong, war actually, warm it is written, and here F is written, First World War actually. Okay, during the First World War, what happened, dear students? Most of the men were out for fighting the war, and at that time what happened? Women were called to work in factories, okay, and other places. They proved to the world that they were equal to men in all types of works, my dear students. They were equal in all types of works. They were able to decide themselves. They were able to take decisions, okay. So that is what we see. The movement became stronger, and women protested by going on hunger strike, okay, rallies and hunger strikes, chaining themselves to railing public places, okay, railing public places, and they asked for the rights. Gradually, after the long struggle, government relented and gave women, okay, rights to vote as equal citizens. After a long time, government allowed them to vote like other men. Okay, in America, women got their voting rights in 1920. Keep in mind, dear students. In India, one country where even in the first general election, the principle of universal adult franchise was adopted. Okay, as soon as the first general election took place in India, women were allowed in India. Okay, other countries we can see America, Britain and all, no, they were not allowed, but as the women's suffrage movement continued, they were allowed later on. Now we are going to see the struggle against apartheid, dear students. What is the struggle against apartheid? So let's see. While the government in Europe and America were not giving equal rights to the women, there were other governments which did not give equal rights to certain citizens based on their caste and race. Keep in mind that caste and race, dear students. For example, South Africa. Now we'll go to South Africa. The people were divided in race as white people, whites, blacks, and colored like Indians. Okay, that is what all the point is all about. Apartheid movement is all about black and white, dear students. Blacks were not allowed to vote, neither they were given rights. Okay, the natives had dark complexion. Keep in mind, they were dark complexion, while the whites came from the northern region and became settlers there. Okay, actually natives were dark, that is Africans, and the other side the white people came from other place and they settled there. But what happened, they had money and they bought huge areas and became rich and powerful. Keep in mind, they became rich and powerful because they had money, and they started ruling over the locals. Okay, they started ruling over the locals, dear students. So what happened, you can see here, the other outsiders who came in as laborers and workers. Okay, so laborers and workers, the whites had separate colonies for themselves and did not even allow the others to come to their life. Okay, where they're living, they did not allow them to come inside because white people did not like the blacks that time. Okay, and basically they made them to work laborers and workers like. They were forced to go to the separate schools also separate hospitals, and were totally discriminated against. This kind of discrimination is called apartheid. Okay, apartheid, and the person who fought for this, Nelson Mandela, my dear students. Okay, a great person. So dear students, will continue. The native people had to struggle. Okay, the black people have to struggle a long time against this discrimination, and we'll be knowing also the Mahatma, our father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, also played a role in their struggle for equality. Their struggle intensified in 1970s and 1991. The apartheid laws were abolished. Okay, apartheid laws were abolished. In 1994, Nelson Mandela won the election and became the president of South Africa. Keep in mind, that is the great history actually. Okay, so thank you dear students. I hope you understood the chapter. If you have not understood, please go through once again and clarify your doubts. Thank you. Have a great day.